All right, let's go into, I want to do a video real quick on the 5 SymRenko, when to use it. I think it's a good time to use it. I mean, video to do on the 5 SymRenko. Hold on one sec. Leo, good morning. Hey, Matt. All right, Gerald, let's go over crude oil first of all. The first retracement, okay, we have 2 time frames. Let me put this down here a little bit. We got the 3 SymRenko right above it, and we got the 5 SymRenko, okay? The 5 Sim's a larger time frame. You're not going to get a lot of retracement dots, meaning you're not going to get a lot of red retracement dots and blue retracement dots. Okay? It's a longer time frame. That's the longest time frame that we use. The shorter time frame is the 3 SymRenko, and we don't take any trades unless we break through LVA, which we're doing now. I'm looking for a retracement for a JaySignal short. So we won't even play with the 3 SymRenko unless we break inside or outside a high value or low value area. So if you look on the right side here, there's a low value at 59.38, high values at 59.68. You won't even play off the 3 SymRenko according to JaySignal on your own charts unless you break value and you take the first retracement with a JaySignal short. With the 5 Sim, it's a little bit different, but the best thing about the 5 Sim is a longer time frame. You get these big runs. We're in a big run right now. Okay, big run on the JaySignal right here. We had a trend change around just before 4 o'clock, gave a retracement, and we had a nice little setup right here that's going on. If you can tell, there it is over here. We had a nice little sell signal into the 40 area, and it's pushed its way down for a $300 move so far. But what's nice about the 5 SymRenko, it's a larger time frame. The best way to trade it is the first retracement. And you must understand that if you start taking second or third retracements on the 5 Sim, you're going to miss out on the ABC pattern that we look for. So the first retracement is the best to look for this ABC off the larger time frame. Okay, first retracement is the best. So don't forget that, off the 5 SymRenko. First retracement is the best. Now, your best setup, which happened on gold this morning, go up to gold, Gerald. Hey, Skip. Skip, good morning to you. The best retracement, if you look on gold, Gerald, switch over to gold. Wait till it goes on gold. Gerald, are you on gold yet? Okay. The best setup you can get on the 5 SymRenko is going to be this. You're going to break out of HVA like gold did. High value area had a trend change. You see the high value here is in red, low value is in green. The best setup you're going to get is when you come down and you just touch high value or even right inside of it, right on it, and you get a signal. That shows major strength in the market, and it's a really good sign. I even like the ones that just touch right on it and don't even break inside. Touches right on the high value or low value area, and then you get to move back up. So you'll see that a lot too, but it's a first retracement. If you look at the second retracement on gold, you never got a signal, but notice how you had a trend change. That's not even a signal, but you would not take the second signal down even if it would have gave you an arrow and triangle. You wouldn't take that anyway. So you look for the first breakout, retest. There's your signal, and here's your signal. Go back on crude, Gerald. Here's your signal on crude. Now, we have a 5-minute trend filter built into crude oil. If you notice, these moving averages are the same moving averages that are on my 5-minute black chart. So you just toggle those on JaySignal. I leave them on the 5 Sim. I don't put them on the 3 SymRenko because it sort of scrunches your chart down. So I just put the 5 and the 3 next to each other. So if you want to set your charts up on your own charts, I would just blow the 5 Sim up like this. Blow the 5 Sim up so you can see it nice and big, and then leave the 3 Sim beside it. So if you're trading crude oil, I suggest crude oil is my favorite instrument to trade out of all the instruments out there. But if you trade crude oil, just put your 5 Sim over here to the left. It's your larger time frame. And then put your shorter time frame on JaySignal over here to your right. And then you got the big picture of what's going on. You can see market profile very clear. You can see you can just crunch it down even for the whole trading day. You can see it very clear then. Very, very simple. We've only had one JaySignal so far since midnight on the 5 SymRenko right here. This one, you can take the line in the sand trade if you wanted to. But mainly you got your one with the triangle and your arrow here. But that's how I would do it. I would set it up where you'd use a 5 next to the 3. And your best trades are going to be, even on the 3 sim, you get below low value area, your best short is going to be the first retracement right here. Your best short with the pulling bar or arrow with the triangle. All right. So here, if you're trading that first retracement, you take the highest high doji or spinning top, which you look at it on the wicks, which would be here, and then a close below that, spinning top. There's your entry bar, exact entry bar on the short. So on first retracements, that's your best sell retracement. Got below LVA right here for your 3 sim, and your best sell on your 5 sim is your first retracement over here. All right. So that way you can tell which one's firing off. Your 5 you won't get a lot of trades on, but they're really, really strong moves, especially in trend markets. How I like to do is this. If the moving averages are trending, meaning they're angled down, you can see these moving averages are angled down. The best way I like to do it, if I see an angle down on my trend filter like this, it's a really good time to take 5 sim trades. If I'm flat as a pancake, like over here, you see how the 50 is more flat. You see how the 5 sim rate, the larger time frame, doesn't have a lot of push. You don't have a lot of push because the MA is flat. You won't get a lot of push on the 5 sim. When you see it go vertical, that tells me, and they literally go vertical. Sometimes they'll go straight down, which is awesome. But you'll see it go vertical here. You get spread between the moving averages. That's an indication for me to take the 5 SymRenko trades. If I'm flatlining on the moving average, I really like to concentrate on my 3 sim more. If it's flatlining like this, I like concentrating on the 3 sim more for a breakout of HV and LV and a retest, because that's usually you're breaking out of a symmetrical wedge, and the 3 sim's better to take than the 5 sim. So really easy to remember. 5 SymRenko trades, which is larger time frame, really good in trend markets. And you catch these big runs like this. But if you come into a flat market where the MAs are real tight and flat, or the 50 is the longest MA right here, your best bet is to look for your 3 sim break retest off of your off over here. So MAs are flat. I would take this trade right here off the 3 sim. If MAs are trending and vertical, I would take the 5 sim right here. And that's the easiest way to remember. It's very simple to remember, easy to understand. Chop markets work best off the 3 sim, breaking out of HV and LVA or retest, and trend markets work best for the 5 sim off the first retracement. Okay, so that's how I'd set my 2 time frames up. You got the larger time frame. It catches, like I said, the bigger moves. The other way to trail this thing is this. I got a great way to trail off the 5 sim in trending markets. It's a real neat way to trail it. What we want to do, and we'll shut this off, what we want to do is we want to look at the highs of the spinning top or the doji that comes up. So here's your entry, right? And you get in here, and let's say you get out at 30 on their first 10 ticks, right? There's your first 10 ticks on 30. And you want to let that runner run. If you think that runner's got some legs, if it's trending hard, been trending hard down all morning, you can look at the highs of the spinning top and doji. Not look at the red bars, just the highs. And once we close above that by the candle, like by a candle, body of the candle, you can close yourself out. As you can tell, the runner's still running. So you're still net. Oops, sorry, there you go. You're still net. There's not a spinning top or doji. If I get another spinning top or doji, I'll adjust it. You're still short. You're still short 40, 38, wherever you got filled at, depending on your fill, if you got a back fill or not. But the bottom line is you would still be short on your runner by using this trailing on your 5 right here. It's a good way to trail. So you can take the first out at symmetry dots or the first set at 10 ticks, and then you can trail by using this longer time frame by looking at the highs of the doji or spinning top. There was my last highest high spinning top to stop myself out. You can see we never even came close to closing above that by a body of the candle. So this runner is actually still running. You know, until it forms a doji or spinning top, I can adjust it down there and try to get the runner out. But that's the best way to use the 5 versus the 3. The 5 first retracement with trend. The tell, guys, the tell is the moving averages. If the moving averages are angled down, it's a 5 SymRenko market. If the moving averages are more flat, you're in a 3 sim market. Look for a break retest on market profile.